Good morning, children. Welcome to the next poem, What's for Lunch? It is in page 91 in your textbook. In the starter kit, there are a few animal names given. You have to match those animal names with their favorite food. Firstly, you have lion. Lion's favorite food is meat. Next, you have parrot. Parrot's favorite food is fruits like guava or mango. Next animal is cow. Cow's favorite food is grass. Next animal is cat. Cat likes to drink milk. And lastly you have rabbit. Rabbit's favorite food is carrot. In this poem, What's for Lunch, we will study about the favorite food of a goat. The poet is imagining about a goat and its favorite foods. So in this the main character is a goat. You can see in this picture. I'll read the poem once. I have a goat, he is a funny pet. He'll eat anything he can get. Crunchy hay, modeling clay, grandpa's socks, moss on rocks, leaves on trees, beans and peas, labels on cans, greasy pans. Watch him lick, watch him munch. He thinks anything is good for lunch. This is the poem. See in the first stanza, what is there? I have a goat, he is a funny pet. So you have seen commonly keeping a cat or a kitten or a dog or a puppy as a pet animal. But here, though it is little strange, but it is possible. Some people like to keep a goat as a funny pet. So he is a funny pet. He is a pet animal, but little funny because he will eat anything he can get. Why is he called as funny? Funny because he eats whatever he gets. And he doesn't think whether it is suitable to eat or not, whether it is fit to eat or not. So what are the things this goat can eat? See, crunchy hay. Crunchy means crispy. Crunchy means what? Crispy. So any crispy item when you eat, it makes a bit of sound. Okay, so crunchy hay, Hay. Hay means grass, dry grass. Crunchy hay, modeling clay. So clay which can be actually used to make models like idols of deities or idols of some humans also can be made out of clay. Clay can also be used to make models of other objects like a boat or an animal or model of anything you can imagine of. But here it is not actually fit to eat. But this goat, which is very funny goat, it eats even the clay. Any children? So during Ganesha festival, you might have seen Ganesha idols are made out of clay. So you can think, is that clay fit to eat? No, it's not fit to eat. But this foolish or funny goat, it eats even the clay. Next, what else it eats? It eats crunchy hay, modeling clay, grandpa's socks, moss on rocks. Grandpa's socks, you can see in the picture, children. It is biting the socks, right? Which is nothing but a cloth. So a cloth is not fit to eat again. So this funny goat, it eats even grandpa's socks. Okay, grandpa means father's father, you know that, right? So grandpa's socks. So if suppose a old man or an aged person is there at home, so when the socks is left in some place, so this goat goes and eats that socks also. Next, moss on rocks. Moss means very tiny, small plants which is grown on rocks. You can see in the picture, you can see there. Can you see the rocks looking little greenery? Okay, because small plants which we call as moss is grown on that rock, it looks little green. So this goat eats even that moss which is present on rocks. What else it eats? It eats leaves on trees. It won't leave the leaves which is present on trees also. But it's okay because leaves are fit to eat for those animals. Okay. Next, what else it eats? It eats beans and peas. You can see there in the picture. Beans, it's a vegetable, right? You all know that. Beans and peas both are vegetables. So this goat eats even a few vegetables also, which is okay. But the next item is not okay. You can see there. Labels on cans. You know, some food items, okay, like some drinks like Pepsi, Coca-Cola and all, okay, very commonly seen, which is stored in cans, metal cans. And on that can, company name or something is printed, price, company name, and all that is printed on a label, right? But this funny goat, it eats even the label which is there on the can. You can see in the picture, children, right? Next, what else it eats? Labels on cans, greasy pans. A pan which is filled with grease. Grease, you know, children? Grease means it's a kind of a thick liquid. Okay, it's an oily thing, it is a bit oily. Okay, it is applied to doors, hinges of doors and windows to make them smooth and to avoid the noise generated when we move the window shutter or the door. So greasy pan. So it even licks, it goes and licks even the greasy pan. It won't leave anything. It eats and it likes to eat anything and everything. That's the funny part of this goat. And in the last stanza, it is said that watch him lick. See, very funny to watch him lick anything and everything. Licking means using the tongue, touching, okay, using the tongue and tasting things. That's called as licking. Okay, people are very commonly seen licking ice creams. So to lick is to taste using tongue like this. Okay, watch him lick, watch him munch. Munch, the meaning of the word is given at the bottom, say there, of the poem. Eat something steadily and often noisily. So if you eat something very noisily, that is called as munching. Watch him munch. He thinks anything is good for lunch. Anything apostrophe S. Anything apostrophe S should be read as anything is. Anything is good for lunch. So he won't distinguish between things which are good to eat, not good to eat. Simply whatever he gets, he thinks is good for him to have it for lunch. So this is the funny part of the poem. Actually speaking, in reality, real goats, they don't eat anything and everything. This is just a funny poem. Okay, a poet has imagined a goat of this kind and he has written a poem like this. Okay, now we will discuss the exercise part in the next video.